Yo,
Yeah.
Got the slow jams going.
that's background, I think.
Mm. Y'all hear it now?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, but you can hear
No,
you better.
it's no. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hope don't get muted this time. So how y'all feeling?
No,
I'm feeling,
that's a different
I'm feeling good. We got week one out the way. We're going on week two coming up.
Mm,
It was a
the
good
one
week for
team,
football.
yeah, it was a good week of football. I mean, it was a lot of excitement. I'm upset. The one team I decided to actually study up on.
yeah.
You talking about your Bills?
Are they struggling? You hear me?
Yeah, he's talking about them Bills. I mean, I'm assuming that's the team he's taking.
You said team taken?
He said the team he decided to study up on, which would I'm assuming would be the Bills. And he's on
Yeah.
Otis on super mute.
Y'all know.
I can't hear you.
I had no idea I was muted that
There
whole
you
time.
go.
I'm definitely sitting there talking.
Yeah, the Bill. I didn't really want to call that game. I didn't even want to bet on that game because I know the Steelers' defense is a little too much, but I figured the offense would at least be great. But the Bills still ain't got no running game, so just like Josh Allen or bust at that point.
Exactly. Like the
Yeah.
way they set up their team right now, like if Josh Allen isn't, pretty much having an MVP type of season, like that team can't score at all. And I mean the defense was solid. We had we started off the game pretty strong, but we couldn't finish it that way. Clearly.
Yeah.
I liked it in the beginning. There, y'all was up 10-0, and then that fourth quarter was just like looking nasty.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. We got to do something. I was hoping in
Yeah.
the offseason they try to get some type of running game, but clearly they didn't. They were still like, yeah, we just gonna re up on the same stuff.
And
No
then y'all,
really
and then y'all gonna have another tough game with Miami.
right. And we're playing in Miami next week for their home opener, so that's gonna be tough.
I think they ain't got to worry about no Miami because they used to beating them. It's not like a team they used to be. Pittsburgh was just it's a coin that it's actually a good
Mm.
team going up against a good team. Miami got something to prove, but Miami really don't. They can't. They can easily get outmatched by. They can easily get outmatched by Buffalo
Well,
because
I'm just
Buffalo
saying it's
got
not the
everything they
same.
got, and
It's
they
not the
running
same.
backs.
Miami, they got a good defense now, or
They
passable
always
defense.
no they always had a good defense, but that's not the case. Can they offense put numbers like you get what I'm saying?
Waddle's getting acclimated. Tua didn't have a terrible game last week
Mhm.
Let's see how
Yeah,
they.
against the Patriots. It was what 17-16 against the Patriots. I mean,
but the
he
key
Yeah,
did
thing
better than
is
Mac Jones.
the strong point of Buffalo. Buffalo got a secondary. That's the strong point. They don't have a run game, so they're not going to work. It's not going to work against Buffalo.
I mean, but we have no run game, none. Period.
Who?
The Bills,
Bills run
none.
game. Bills run game is better than Miami. Miami don't got no run game. You can say whatever you want
Listen,
about that.
is Miles Gaskin or nothing at that point?
Yeah, they don't got no run game at all. I mean, Buffalo always had a top 10 defense.
They just gonna stop 40-year-old Roethlisberger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had the same, defensive lineup for like the last like 4 or 5 years. So,
Who?
what's their name?
So
Pittsburgh.
No, I'm talking about the Bills.
Oh no, Bills. They breed corners out there, bro.
Mhm.
they got
They
they got a
always
top
got good
five corner.
corners. They always got good corners out there.
True.
They got one boy. If he not number one, he's probably number two. Davis what's his name? He's gotta be number two.
Tre'Davious Smith. I don't think he's number
Davis
two.
White. No, he is. Can he get like at least 5 to 6 interceptions every year?
Over Xavier Howard on Miami.
Listen, he was hurt a whole year. What's the name wasn't?
I
Tre'Davious
don't take
White
away
been
that.
always
That
out.
don't take. That don't take away what he can do. I mean, we
But
all know
listen,
Jalen Ramsey is going to be number one. So
that does, because look, that's just like this, right? If we on Madden, right? This put it like this, right? If we on Madden, a corner get injured for the whole season. If he get injured for the whole season, his stats go down at least 10. If he come back the next season, he go down at least 10 because he ain't the same. He ain't the same person he was when he was there. He's not. They never be the
he's
same.
still he's still up there. But I'll give it to you. I think White at least top three.
Yeah, you cannot shade away from White. White don't get
I'm not
White
taking.
get hurt.
No, I'm not taking. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Yeah.
He's still at least top three in the league.
Yeah, but they always have one of the best secondaries in the league, top 5 every year, and you
Yeah,
know that every year. So that's telling you that, and with him, he's the anchor of that secondary.
of course.
So this
I,
thing
I
about
do.
like team wise, they always have top
Take
5. Miami
it,
Miami don't have team wise. They don't have team wise best secondary.
it take a team. One person can't get it done.
Yeah,
I mean, I just know like for this second week, Miami gonna be hyper motivated because it's their stay home opening. The Bills beat them out. Didn't they beat them twice last year?
it's the Bills, bro.
They always go want a clean sweep.
Mm.
Miami's gonna get one. Miami's gonna get one. That's what they're good for. Getting one at
If
least, and then
if they if they if they want to attempt to make the playoffs, they got to get one.
right.
Mm.
But Gus, how do you feel about them Eagles? That was an impressive performance. I mean, it's a
I
lonely
told y'all, man.
Falcons.
It's all
I
young
had them
receivers,
winning.
bro.
I had them winning.
Yeah, they beat up on the
All
Falcons this week. Beat up on them. It was a 32 to like 8.
32-6.
no 32-6.
32 to 6. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Blowout. Blowout.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just that your man got down to the 20 in the red zone. He couldn't do nothing. We shut him down in the red zone. He couldn't get in the end zone. And we missed and we blew two fourth downs. We blew two fourth downs.
But
Blew
why
two.
With
take
that.
them?
Yeah.
Why you think they take the fourth downs? I mean, y'all up by whatever. Y'all scored every quarter.
Man, I'd rather our field goal kicker get a chance, bro. It's called practice. Niggas ain't really getting no practice, but you gotta get. It's called practice. You gotta get that. You gotta let him get confidence to kick field goals. You know what I mean? When we need him, we don't want him to be cold. We want him to be ready. I'd rather my kicker be ready or hot, not cold.
Yeah, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do y'all
Yeah,
have?
so no, I was saying, well, I did like the Devonta Smith. He had 71 yards and a touchdown, so it's only going to get better.
Yeah. That's only gonna get better because he getting comfortable. I just like how that joint when he threw 3 straight passes to him and he caught all of them. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You see young boy catching the ball 3 in a row. I'm like, yo, when last time we had a receiver to catch 3 catches in a row, Cam? T.O.?
I'll get on that.
The-
I'll get on that for last week.
Deshaun Jackson never had that, bro. 3 catches in a row. It's like shit. I like that nigga was getting open.
I like Hurts was making the right decisions under pressure. So I mean,
Yeah.
even though it's just the Falcons, he's still
Mm.
has something to prove. So I did like he was making good decisions inside the pocket while he was getting hurried. So we passing touchdowns, no picks. Can't complain about that.
But you gotta understand, what's name is playing in the toughest division in the league. The South has got the toughest division in the league. Don't you? Wouldn't you say that?
The toughest? No, the West, the NFC West.
Okay.
We play in the toughest division. That's just crashing the bucket trying to
Listen,
get into the playoffs.
listen. The South got 2 people making the playoffs, just like the West, bro. You gotta understand, the South 2 people making the playoffs of the South every time. It's not no 2-sided coin,
The,
nigga.
the only the only way I don't say they're the toughest because the
And we
Panthers.
and we and we can't Hey, I got you. Yeah, Panthers is ass, but they got two ass people. But you gotta understand something. Who won the Super Bowl? The South, right? So the South got the toughest division. The West
Yeah,
ain't winning.
Tom Brady got in there and did what he did. Do what he do.
The West ain't winning. It's not. If
What?
Rams ain't winning, if the Rams ain't winning, if Rams would have won it, then you can say that. But Rams ain't winning. The South
What do
Ain't
y'all
no
winning
have
way.
as
shit.
the best game from this first week though?
Oh man, it's a lot. It's a couple of them. Couple of them. I like
Uh,
that Raiders game was everything. That Raiders game was nice.
yeah, I like that Raiders game.
And that Washington game the other night was great. That Washington game was good.
The Giants joint from yesterday.
The
Yeah,
Giants
yeah,
had a
that
good
game.
game.
You gotta watch it, bro.
I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't bad. It wasn't normal Giants shit, but it was normal Giants results.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well,
even the Browns Chiefs. I think the Browns Chiefs was the best game last week.
no, not enough action.
That's a close game. I mean, Chiefs
It
won
wasn't.
It
by
was
four.
30.
It wasn't a close game, bro. It's just listen. Once what's the name fumbled, it was over. You knew that was. Once Charles fumbled, that was over. They ain't do nothing else after that fumble.
It was
And
just
it
the
and it
excitement.
was third quarter, Ken. It's third quarter. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna do this.
My thing was this. It's just the excitement factor. It's just like, oh, the Chiefs might go 0-1 to the Browns, which the Browns get overrated every single year. So I thought Baker might deliver, and the Browns were hitting on all cylinders
Hmm.
until they, they became the Browns. So it's just like it was hitting on all cylinders the first half, and then the
Hmm.
second half they were just the fumbles, and they let Mahomes do whatever he want at that point.
No, no.
Yeah, Mahomes threw
They
for
no.
what
Listen, I'm
three
a.
hundred yards that game, 337.
That's a given for him, bro. He gonna do that
That's
with his eyes
normal,
closed.
and it's
That's
it is
normal,
just
bro.
like I'm a, I'm a,
He do
I'm
that
gonna
shit with
throw
his
it to
eyes
Hill.
closed.
I'm gonna throw it to
But
Hill. He's just gonna do what he
yeah,
wants. So
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? With really the Browns was the best team in the league in the first quarter. After the first quarter, it was over for them. They
right,
defense ain't show up at the second quarter. Their defense wasn't the same no more. They ain't had no more fight in them or nothing.
and
It just turned into you gotta outscore the Chiefs. They could
the problem
outscore them, but they didn't.
the main problem was Baker Mayfield. No touchdowns, one pick. He threw for a lousy. He threw for 321, but who cares? You ain't do nothing with it.
Hmm. I
But
mean, they still
that's
have a
coaching right
full
there.
lineup yet, right? Though, like, so
No, they don't got the full lineup. They ain't got Odell.
Dale
But
is out.
Odell wasn't playing.
the rookie Schultz. That's whatever's his name. What was that rookie boy Scott? The rookie boy Scott played good for to be Odell. Number 10, he was balling.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He was catching crazy bombs. Yeah, somebody came out the woodwork. They had somebody to come in, but you gotta understand something, bro. Like once you control the game with that run with Chubbs was killing them, man. But when he fumbled, it was over. He lost that game for him. He lost it.
yeah.
They winning. They was gonna win with Chubbs, and they lost with Chubbs.
But
Chubbs
and
lost
then
that game for him.
Hill had a buck 97 in a touchdown. That
Yeah.
was what happened to Brown's corner. Brown's corner is solid, but
Ward, but
yeah,
Ward don't stick. Ward don't stick. Hill can line up in the backfield, bro. Hill do everything to get open. You gotta understand. You know that play when he threw that shit up the hill. That was a backyard football move. You know that shit, kid. When Hill he just
that
threw
was
the
an
ball and
NFL
he threw that
blitz
shit like
move.
70. Yeah, wasn't he threw that shit 70 yards? You just see Hill just pop out of nowhere and jump in front of the ball, catch the ball, and run that shit in for a touchdown. I said, this is what he do. It was just a freestyle. But like, hey, I know you're gonna catch this shit. I'm gonna
But
just go your
then
direction.
Kelsey did what he normally does, so that was a wrap from there
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
can't stop him.
Yeah, the best receiver on the team. The big playmaker is Hill. Hill, the big playmaker. The best receiver on the team is Kelsey by far.
That's a
Kelsey gets
fact.
open. I'm like, he gets open. It don't make sense how he get open. It's like a cheat code play. If you want somebody to get open, throw it to him. You probably throw it to Kelsey every damn. That's how open he get. I be like, man, look at his moves. It don't even look like he moving like that. Next thing you know, he running a 20 or 40 yard fucking slant. A slant. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
What makes you say it's a bad game though? If it came down to like basically one play, that fumble.
No, bro, it wasn't one play. That fumble happened in the third quarter, bro. Once Charles fumbled, it took the air out of them. It was over. They couldn't do nothing else after that.
It was more just like, oh my God, here we go. Just like
they just fucked up. They froze up.
Now the question is, which was you more surprised by? Famous Jameis with the 5 touchdowns and Aaron Rodgers is turning into shit, or the what was that other John? There was another one they were talking about. Oh, I guess the Titans. The Titans
Titans losing to
do shit. The Cardinals did whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah. I would say the Titans. I'm going to say that because I want to say Green Bay because the fact that Aaron Rodgers did not do nothing this offseason at all. If he came in and he didn't,
he went on Jeopardy.
He was.
But even with that, like he still covered it as like one of the best quarterbacks in the league for him to come out.
But watch him this Monday night game against Detroit. You're gonna show the fuck off. It's Detroit, bro. This is not fucking. You gotta understand, Saints is in the NFC starting off every season. Saints be the best team in the NFC starting off, but they always wind up in the last dying games. They just start struggling. I don't know why, because somebody get hurt or something. They never can stay consistent. Come down to
For my thing, I don't think Aaron Rodgers wants to play. He just like, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do, fulfill what I got to fulfill, and I'm the fuck out of here.
So you think he's for sure out after the season? Like he
had. If you looked at his face, he had no desire to play.
So and basically said that so you don't get fined.
So you basically saying he threw that game?
I'm not saying he threw it. He looked like he didn't care. And then him not caring, it looked like the whole team didn't care. While Jameis Winston was balling his ass off, even though he only threw for 200 yards.
But you gotta understand, you can't disrespect Saints defense. Saints is top 5 defense in the league every year too. You can't disrespect their defense. Maybe what's the name wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga didn't play all season, yo. At least what's the name had good practice. At least Hurts had good practices, bro. Your man, they ain't say he had good practice or nothing. He didn't do nothing. He just came in the game and started playing.
I just saying, it just looked like the morale just wasn't there. It just like, all right, whatever. You just go out there. Even the press conferences looked sad. That nigga was just like, oh, it's just one game. All right, whatever.
I mean, because is true. The energy for football team comes from the quarterback. Like if the quarterback isn't moving the ball and keeping the team morale up, like nobody gonna care. And if Aaron Rodgers checked out,
I'm not gonna say the energy comes from the quarterback. It can, but most of the time it doesn't. It probably comes from a DN or a linebacker, or just like somebody on defense. Like you look at the Ravens, and Joe Flacco wasn't hyping the fuck up. It was Ray Lewis the whole time.
True.
Because you see, just like for example for the Chiefs, you seen when fucking Chris Jones hit sack what's his name like 2 or 3 times. That's when you see he started doing that dancing. It was over. I'm like, oh shit, and let Chris Jones get started. Once he gets started, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Once he gets started, it's over.
All offensive players don't normally get the team hype in most cases. It's mostly just a defensive thing. It's like Honey Badger gets the Chiefs hype, or Chris Jones gets the Chiefs hype, or just or DeMarcus Lawrence to the Cowboys.
Or a kick returner, or a person like Tyreek Hill.
You need a big personality for you to do that. And most quarterbacks aren't big personalities. They're just like, I'm here to do a job, and that's it. We ain't have a big personality quarterback since I don't know who. Fucking Cordell Stewart.
I mean, Cam before he stopped being Cam.
Yeah.
Was Cam the hype man for the team? I think Steve Smith might have been hype man for the team.
No. It was your man because he kept doing the what's the name, the Superman shit.
With the Superman jump. It could have been Cam or Luke.
And this
might have been Luke at one point.
Or we go back in the day. You know how it was McNabb with the Michael Jackson there, or it was Brian Dawkins with the Wolverine theme, like
the Weapon X jump.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got a question for y'all because I heard y'all kept saying it like last week. What exactly is QBIQ? What is makes up the IQ for a quarterback exactly?
Making
You
making
want you,
making the
I like Gus take
making
it.
the making the best play in the situation, making the best play. The QBIQ is like okay when you look and do a three check down, you always have a check down. Don't force nothing. If it ain't open, don't take it. You take the most successful play, which is always be the fourth check, the check down play. It's always one of three options. You look, scan the field, and look. But the check down is always going to be there. That's
I
a yeah.
I say this as a quarterback is older and they lose that athletic ability they would normally have when they're young, and they gotta rely on their quarterback IQ and instincts. If you look at Peyton Manning when he does the Omaha, he made that famous. Just all the blowing at the line. Just he can read defenses. Just like, all right, you gotta switch this up because he already knows what it is. Tom Brady does it. Tom Brady is the most. He happy he got the line he got now because he could check down all the way to the fourth check down and then just make the right play, and he has the receivers to do it also. When you're a first year, second year quarterback, you most likely don't have it unless you're a running quarterback like Kyler Murray. Your first instinct's in the run. Like Russell Wilson would probably have the high. Oh, besides like Tom Brady, I think Russell Wilson probably had the highest IQ right now because he could run but also throw the ball. Matt Ryan probably had one of the quarterbacks with the worst. It'll be a wide open field this big, and he won't run. He'll throw it out of bounds. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just making the correct decision at the right time, even when the play breaks down. Like Aaron Rodgers is that at that point, or Tom Brady. Tom Brady had the most throwaways in the league at one point in time. If the play ain't working, you just gonna throw it away. All right, we lose it down. I'm not taking a sack. It'll just be an interception on my record. That's it. But most quarterbacks don't really have that yet. They have to grow into it.
So the younger quarterbacks just completely rely on their arm strength, basically, to see how far they can throw it.
It's whatever you have, like arm strength, leg strength,
it's
athletic
like
ability.
It's like a gamble, bro. Like some of them gamble and some of them don't. The ones that get chance, some take chances. You got them quarterbacks is like that. They're just like a gunslinger. They call them gunslingers. They call people that just like, man, fuck it, I'm going for the big play every time. It works for them. It's 50-50. It works for them sometimes. And a lot of times it can go away. You can lose a game badly because you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any examples like somebody that was good doing that? Like they could consistently do that?
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is
look at him back in the day. Just look at Brett Favre, bro. You be like, oh my god, this dude's so good. But he led the league in interceptions all the time. He led the league in touchdowns all the time. He led it in all good and bad categories.
So he sound like Russell Westbrook in the NBA.
Brett Favre is basically it is what it is.
Yeah. He don't care. Brett Favre was that bad.
You gonna catch it or you're not gonna catch it, or somebody else gonna catch it. I'm gonna throw it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a chance. You know what I mean?
But he had the arm. When you have the arm power to do it, you're gonna take advantage of it because he ain't scrambling.
And he had the heart. He definitely had the heart. That's something that you can't take away from me. He probably had the best heart all time as a quarterback. I don't see nobody heart with that.
And that's important. Like him, Elway, Marino, just like you don't got too many quarterbacks like that. Like they just gonna do whatever for their team. But that's quarterback IQ. Now if you look at anywhere else, it's just like running back IQ. That's a little hard to differentiate. It's just like you've got somebody's gonna be whatever way they run. You got north-south runners. You got east-west runners. You got people that's gonna be patient. Like Le'Veon Bell, he's probably the most patient running back of all time. Or one that's just gonna use their acceleration and shoot through the holes.
You said patient?
Yeah.
I would say Emmitt Smith.
That's another one.
Yeah, he's real good at that.
He'll stay in the backfield until he sees an opening, and you also have to have the line to do it. And then it's also you got the bell cow back, the one that's going to get 40 carries a game, and then that's probably the worst running back ever to have, because you gonna run it up 40 carries a game, and you're not gonna make it to pass your rookie contract. They get a big contract, and then your knees give out. Let's look at Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is a perfect example. He's nothing right now. And at one point, 3 years ago, he was the best running back in the league. Nobody can stop him. Because he was a bell cow back. He was getting 40 carries a game. And his stats were unbelievable. And he got the Rams to the Super Bowl. After that, it was nothing. It was his knee problem after knee problem after knee problem. And now he's just not heard of anymore.
How often does that? I mean, I guess with running backs, that probably happens a lot because if they're the people that's running right into the contact. Like if you don't have a line to keep them open, they probably gonna take a lot of hits, and those hits gonna add up. So makes sense.
I would say it don't happen that often. I would just say like out of every 5 years to be a it don't happen that often though.
But just like that's the part
type of back that'd be good.
That's probably the most dangerous type of position to play. Just a bell cow bat, just taking damage. Just like I'm gonna get these 40 carries and just take damage. Your first 4 years is gonna be amazing. Like look at Zeke. His first 4 years is just amazing. Now he's just on the decline. But you can't. Not every receiver, not every running back can be a two-way running back. Not everybody can be Christian McCaffrey. It's just that 1,000 yards receiving or 1,000 rushing because. He like a scat back. He just do whatever he needs to. He can line up anywhere. He can do anywhere. I'm not gonna. He's not gonna do 40 carries.
He like the modern day.
Kamara can do it too. Yeah, Kamara can do it too.
Yeah.
So besides the quarterback, when it comes to the NFL, like who usually has the longest career? Like,
probably the quarterback.
Quarterback and kicker. That's the longest you're gonna have, unless you like anomaly. If you're anomaly like Larry Fitzgerald, yeah. If you're anomaly like Frank Gore, that's it.
It used to be O-line, but not now.
I couldn't imagine the old because you literally making contact every play. Like I can't imagine them lasting too long. But
the O-line,
if they built like that, I guess they can.
Yeah, they built to be a wall, man, and DNs and defenses built to try to knock down a wall. That's it. That's the perfect example on that.
Well, who can dominate the most every year? Probably a DN, interior lineman. They could dominate. Look at Aaron Donald. He could dominate every single year he wants to.
Yeah.
As long as you stay in shape.
Yeah.
But he's pushing while O-line's backpedaling and defending. So you figure out who's taking the most damage over a long string of time.
Yeah.
Now, going back to this current season, after these first week, like who do y'all think is looking the strongest? I know we only got one official game in, but
they got two. They had Giants and Redskins yesterday. That ain't proved nothing. That's just another NFC East bullshit. I'll say the Saints look impressive. Even I don't know. Maybe like if you look in the week 2, I think they're playing the Panthers next.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 2-0. They're gonna go 2-0 on that.
I think they're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
All they gotta do is stop McCaffrey. We just hoping that if Panthers got somewhat of defense, then they might have a chance. If they got a defense.
I say the Rams look crazy right now. I like the Stafford gonna do whatever he wants. This is the offense he wanted forever. Ever since he Megatron left. You know what I mean? So this is the offense he ever wanted. So it's just like Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Higbee.
Who are the Rams playing this week? I don't see them on the list.
Rams got I think that's an easy win. DeForest Buckner's not playing. Whatever. I think DeForest Buckner's not playing. The Colts.
Oh no, that's not gonna be an easy game for them.
If DeForest Buckner's not playing, then I think it might be an easy game. But if he's playing, then you can get that pressure.
But they still got to play Leonard. Leonard's a tackle machine. They really
like
don't throw that many. They throw a lot of slants, and Leonard don't play that. Can't be doing that against Leonard.
Game of the week, I think is going to be. Vikings, Vikings Cardinals. I think that's a good game.
No, that's not a game of the week.
I think
That's
no, it's a good. Well, my game of the week obviously Niners Eagles,
uh,
and
uh,
that's my
yeah,
game of the week, obviously, because
yeah.
y'all got us
Yeah.
out of there last year, but we need that revenge game.
It ain't no such thing as revenge, man. Y'all just not ready, man. We ready.
We got the. I don't know how much time we got left. I mean, we can spend the whole 30 minutes on that, but that would be redundant.
Y'all not ready, bro.
We got a whole team this time. Imagine that, right? I still don't because two people got
Y'all still don't, man.
injured.
Y'all listen. Y'all got The bad thing about y'all got cornerbacks injured. And that's not going good for y'all because y'all we got wide receivers now. It's gonna be hard for y'all to stop when we pass the ball. But then in the same token, can y'all stop Miles? Can y'all stop our secret weapon 2 running backs game? We got 2 good running backs. It's like baby. They 2 runners are like baby McCaffrey, bro. You got
It gets
Kenneth
out.
Gainwell and Sanders.
It gets out the run. Let's not even do this.
No, not really.
We can stop the run.
Y'all can stop. Y'all can stop. Not a run that's going up the middle. Y'all can stop a run going outside. This nigga trying to, Fred Warner run them down. We know that. We know what he do. But when they coming right
Fred,
at him, no, he
Fred
can't. We
Warner's
got the
Fred
best
Warner's
O
good for that.
line, bro.
Fred
We got
Warner's
the
good for
best O line in the
that.
league, though. Our
That's the
O line gonna
least.
crush y'all. Y'all know our O line gonna crush y'all. You know that. That's gonna be bad. And then the more time y'all give, what's up with Bosa? Where he at, Kim? Where Bosa at? But he ain't
I need
doing
I need
nothing.
I need Bosa's racism to go a little bit up for this game so he can have a good one.
Yeah, where's Bosa at? He's not even around, bro.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
we got. Listen, if Eric Arn said he's still questionable, that's hurt. You know, yeah. So we still got D Ford. You still got Nick Bosa. I don't know how he's gonna play. And Fred Warner, Fred Warner's the captain right now. So Greenlaw
Mm-hmm.
is hurt. So that's fucked up. So
Listen, our O line. If you look at our O line, man, the only weak person is what Apata, the guard, our left guard. I think that's what he is, left guard, right? That's the only weak spot on our O line. Everybody else is Malata. He's a wall. It's gonna be hard to get up. You cannot get past the money, man. That nigga just got paid, baby. When they get paid, they pay better than they ever pay. He might make the Pro Bowl this year.
come on now, you get paid. You don't. Well, I'm sorry. If an old lineman
Yeah,
gets paid, then he plays.
yeah.
Anybody
They
else
play
get paid,
harder.
they don't play.
No, your old lineman get paid, bro. They pay the best they ever get played. They might make the Pro Bowl. Mm-hmm.
We'll
So
see. We'll
that's
see
okay.
how that's my game of the week. Just being
Mm-hmm.
biased, but it's can it's a more question marks on us because can Jimmy hold up? Can
Yeah,
our new running backs adjust? Can
yeah.
is Ayok gonna do anything? Because he ain't do shit
And
last week. Is Debo
and
gonna go off?
and,
Is
and,
Kittle gonna go off?
and the main key thing, Cam. The main key thing is y'all can't throw quick passes against us. Y'all throw quick passes against us, it's gonna be trouble. You wanna know why? Because we play zone defense. That's gonna kill y'all. Y'all only throw quick passes. Y'all don't throw deep balls because nobody don't get open like that. Yet
I don't see much. I don't see much of Trey Lance in this game. I'm just gonna be honest.
Wait, I gotta.
they, they
What is zone defense in the
that's the
NFL?
only.
Like,
See,
how does
zone
that work?
defense is like this, right? Zone defense, they stay in their position and they stick. They got a certain route they got to stick. But when somebody come in that zone, they pick up the
That's when
person
they
in that
stick to
zone.
him. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't.
Okay.
It's similar like basketball. You play wherever the ball goes. You don't play. You know what I mean? You don't play where you know what I mean.
Right. It's not
If
like
the
a
ball
single
ain't going
coverage.
there,
Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
don't play
zone.
man.
So it's a chance that you're gonna be triple team if your quarterback dumb enough to throw in a zone
in the wrong
where
zone.
everybody
Right.
at. Yeah, that shit can just like get back. It's a high chance they can force a turnover. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
you gotta
plus
understand, Cam. Our D line is crazy. Is y'all O line up to par to be dealing with our D line? That's the question you gotta
absolutely
answer.
not.
See,
I can admit that
that's
absolutely
what
not.
I'm saying. So let's say we have every year. besides last year when he was hurt, Eagles always had one of the best O lines. They always had one of the best defensive lines. That's the key point of any defense. We always needed a secondary. This year we got a secondary, Ken. It's serious. So if we hold people, listen, even though it's Atlanta, but what Atlanta is known for, always been top five offense. Always. They always been top five offense. If you hold them to 6 and they was at the red zone on us multiple times, what that's telling you. Calvin Ridley is still top 10, one of the top 10, top 15 best receiver in the league. They giving your
Yeah,
man superstar quality already. They giving the young boys Pitts superstar quality already. You know what
What
I'm
you're
saying?
saying is Jimmy G might take some hits this
He,
game.
he's
he,
gonna
he's
take
going
some
he's
hits.
going to take hits, but it's all about how he gonna come back from because he's not no scrambling quarterback at all. He's a lame duck sitting in there with us. We got
He
two good we got
Jimmy
definitely a
Jimmy
good
G
defensive
Jimmy
line.
G Jimmy G will only have 3 seconds with the Eagles, and with them playing zone, it's no just like I'm gonna throw across the middle and hope for the best on some yak shit. It's not gonna work pretty much. So it's just like
Yeah,
we just got
yeah,
to
it's
come up with a
not.
different scheme. I'm a realist. I
Y'all gotta
know.
hurt. Y'all got
I
y'all one game gotta work. One thing, if y'all one game work against us, y'all got a chance. And quiet as kept, y'all best chance if y'all put that young boy quarterback in because he gonna scramble. That's what it is.
and
I'm not
that's what I'm
confident in our
saying.
linebacker sticking him. I'm not confident our linebacker
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
get some
saying.
done. Yeah.
I think they might get shook and not take a chance on Trey Lance, but I think they should.
Yeah. I think they should because Trey Lance is like us going against Michael Vick. It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what? If they do say Trey Lance, they're gonna say Trey Lance. You see Hurts, pay attention to him. Imitate your game off of him. Watch what he do. This is his second year. This is his second year. So they're gonna look at him and like, yo, see what he got? And Ayuk and them, they physical receivers. They not you can't be physical receivers when you playing a team that plays zone. It's not gonna look good. You know what I mean? Debo can catch a pass and turn that thing to 20 yards. All y'all receivers can do that, but it's all about can y'all catch the pass without people being crowded around y'all. And then
Yeah,
and
and
then all
the
your wide
only
receivers are
person
injury prone.
that could do that is Kittle, pretty much, and that's it.
Yeah,
And he can make a
yeah,
5 yard play into a 10 yard play, but repeatedly, no,
yeah,
because they're going to use him for blocking. Like
yeah,
he's what Kelsey should be, but because Kelsey don't block,
yeah,
Kittle blocks. He does
yeah,
all this. He goes across the
yeah,
middle. He does whatever he wants, but
yeah,
it gets exhausting after a while.
yeah.
So I
I'm
see
scared. I'm
I
scared of
see
your
why Kelsey
fullback.
don't do it. Yeah,
You hear
if we
me?
use Ukes on if we use Ukes on 3rd and 2 and all the other shit
Y'all
just to
fullback
switch it
always
up.
get the ball. Y'all fullback catch a little pass and get like 5 or 7 yards on
He,
it. That's what I'd be
he, the,
scared
high,
of.
he the highest paid fullback in the league. He better.
That's what I'm saying. And we talking about football. That's like a extinct extinction position. It's like fullbacks don't play fullbacks no more. It's either a tight end that plays fullback because that's what Dallas got to play for us. He be playing fullback sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, why do you think that is though? That the fullbacks are like
Because
disappearing.
because it's more of a passing league. When you get to more of a passing league, you don't need fullbacks because then if you have fullbacks, that means the league is based on runs. So if you have a fullback, you got a
If you
fullback
look
in
at
front of you.
if you look at the '90s and early 2000s, it was just run
Yeah,
base. That's how Emmett went
yeah,
off. That's how Thurman Thomas went off. That's how
yeah,
even Eric Dishon in the '80s. You could go back to the '80s and Eric Dishon went off. Barry Sanders went off.
yeah,
All your favorite running backs just went off. OJ, Walton Payton, just like they just went off, and it was just like a run first, then you set up the pass. It'd be 2 runs in the pass, and then just like everybody
yeah.
went off play action.
Yeah. And
But now
that's and that's what I
it's
say.
a pass friendly one because anything's pass interference nowadays. So it's just like, all right, they got to play off and can't touch you at a certain point and can't do this at a certain point, and then they got to play off. And then now it's a quarterback friendly league, so you can't hit the quarterback here, you can't hit the quarterback there, you can't. Yeah, there's a bunch of funny shit. Like you could blame Aaron Rodgers for that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I said that kind of being a common theme across all sports. Like they're doing more things to protect the whatever the highlight play that people like the most. So if people like to see a long pass, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna put more protection around both the quarterback and the wide receiver. And like over in sports, like people like seeing people shoot threes now, so they're doing all these rules to protect shooters. It's just
But
I
that
think
kind of the reason why in football it affected the game because when the wide receivers was allowed to get hit, when they didn't even catch the ball, they used to get destroyed. That wasn't fair. They never even had the ball in their hand. They used to get mangled. I'm talking about linebackers, D ends used to be throwing their body at a person that weighs probably not even 200 pounds. That's not
You
fair.
can't even. You can't
You
like
know
in the '90s.
what
It wasn't going across the middle. You had to be a
I'm
slot
saying?
receiver
Yeah,
and a unnamed good one to go across the
yeah,
middle. The last great receiver to go across the middle in that era, probably Hines Ward, maybe.
Hines Ward, Chris Carter,
Chris Carter was
and he
definitely
had a
up there.
lot
Chris
of
Carter do any
concussions.
route.
He had a lot of concussions. You'll never see Randy Moss run across. He wasn't. He had to run across the middle. He had to do
That was
that. It's
pretty.
a certain wide receiver.
That was like suicide. Just going across the middle.
Yeah, they used to until
Even
Deshaun
even
Jackson got destroyed twice. He got destroyed twice doing that shit. So they kind of had
even
to fuck. They like, oh, we gotta stop that. We can't do that.
even like having Ray in the middle, just like uh, even Erlacher in the middle, just like all the like the hit sticks are just in the middle.
mm,
Yeah, like we had good, and we had better safety. That's what's crazy, Ken. We don't have no good safeties in the league that's noticeable right now.
We
Not
got
too many. No, it's
a
not like it.
couple, not a
Listen,
lot.
me personally, I'm gonna just say the best, probably one of the best safeties in the league all time is Seattle old safety, bro. The bull. You
Cam
know what I'm
Chancellor,
talking about? Oh my
Cam
God,
Chancellor,
bro, can't you? Hey yo, that's another thing. Do your research on him, yo. Do your
Cam
research on
Chancellor is
Cam
crazy.
Chancellor, bro. You be like, yo, this nigga crazy. Like this nigga used to jump over the line, block kicks. He used to be doing everything. He was like, it's like watching Dawkins, but in a year when it mattered, you couldn't really hit him. But he still took advantage of some way he made it happen. He made it
I was
happen.
like I was like the last great safety.
Yeah,
Like he was an issue when offenses, right?
yeah, yeah,
Everybody gonna say Paul Malu and all the other shit, but Cam Chancellor up there.
Cam
Ed
Chancellor's
Reed's
more
up
of a
there.
freak of nature. Cam Chancellor was 6'3", weighed at 230. He was like a linebacker at safety that just run like he run like just say on the game he 90 speed. He just run like he fast as shit. Be like, hold up, this dude should be running like that to be that big.
mm.
You get what I'm saying? And he hit hard. He's just a game changing player, man.
Yeah. Do y'all think that like the NFL is just completely transferring over to being like an offensive league too? Because like I mean I know in the NBA it's all about offense. Period. Like all the calls are suited towards the offense. All the skill sets, all the new things that they implement into the league are all suited towards
But we
offense.
but we can't say that. Look what team won. A defensive team won it all.
True.
When Toronto won, a defensive team won it all. Just think about it. They was the defensive team. All the defensive teams is in the end when it comes to playoffs, they buckle down, they win the game. Because you're allowed to be touchy in the playoffs. You wasn't allowed to
True.
be touchy during the season. You're allowed to be touchy in the playoffs.
But fun
That's the
like a
difference.
mark like it all goes back to marketing in the end of the day. And football is less marketable than
Yeah.
basketball because you can't see the players' faces or whatever the case. Like and most of it, like you gotta be like top defense to like even get like
Yeah.
shit like that. You gotta be like Aaron Donald every year, or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah,
or
you gotta be
person that
Aaron Donald.
yeah, or you could be a personality or
You,
something like that. You gotta be
you
like a
gotta be
Warren
somebody
Sapp.
like
I
Dion.
gotta go
You gotta be
where he hit
someone
that.
like Dion, like Deion Sanders, and just like every time he just take the ball, running back. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine you on a person on defense. Every time you throw the ball, he just take the ball from the offender and just run that shit back for a touchdown. You gotta be a person like that, like, oh, this dude is just too much. He's doing too much. We can't let this dude get
Like
hurt.
like look like look look who get all the money. Aaron Rodgers on discount double check. Fucking Mahomes on discount double check. Dak selling mattresses.
Yeah.
Just like
Why
fucking the,
I
the
gotta
quarter
ask,
the
why are
quarterback is
people
the
so
thing.
big on Dak Prescott? Because like I'm looking at the Cowboys record from the last couple of years when he's been there. Like they've done nothing. Like why is he a almost a household name at this point? Like I need
Let me
to
go.
know.
What?
Let me go first. Let me go first, Ken. Let me go first.
Okay.
One, he's on America's team, reigning for over damn near 50 years. Dallas Cowboys. They America's team. That's one. Two, his story. He was a quarterback in a quarterback draft where it was quarterbacks that being drafted. He was the quarterback that was drafted in the fourth or fifth round on some late Tom Brady type shit, and he turned out to be good. You get what I'm saying? That's two reasons. And on top of that, he came off a horrific injury because he's on America's team and he's playing the way he's playing. So anything they get from him, he basically just stole Tony Romo's shine. Put it like that. Somebody love Tony Romo, even though I know you
Mm.
watch basketball, but you know
I
that
know
you
Tony
heard you heard
Romo.
about
Yeah,
you heard about Tony Romo a lot, right?
yeah, absolutely.
That's what Dak Prescott stole that shine now. Now he's the new Tony Romo. You
So
get what
it's
I'm saying?
just whoever is the quarterback for the Cowboys
Dallas
is always going
Cowboys.
to be
Yes.
the.
Yes.
But
If you
why
ain't
are
if
they
you ain't
still
Tom
America's
Brady,
team if they like not winning? Like I feel like at this
listen,
point it would switch to Patriots or something because like I mean when Brady was
listen.
No,
there,
listen. It's the aesthetics. It's the whole set. The silver, the blue, the
The star.
the star. It's
Yeah.
the owner, GM, CEO, all three in one is Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
He's the biggest personality in football. It's just like Dallas can't do all. You would think it's the Patriots, but it's the Cowboys. Cowboys hasn't
He's like a
Cowboys hasn't won a chip since I was in grade school,
he's the he's the
elementary
he's a
school.
he's the Donald Trump of football, yo. That's why. And in football, if Donald Trump was in football, he would be success because the camera is always on him. You get what I'm saying? He has the
I
best
mean
stadium he
I
has the
wouldn't be
best stadium in
surprised.
football and for the next 50 years. He has the best stadium in football. You get what I'm saying? It's
And
like
sort
it's
of
like
so
walking into
put it like
Hollywood,
this.
the Hollywood Hall of Fame. It's like walking to Hollywood going
Put
to
it
Dallas, bro.
put it like this. Who's one of the richest NBA franchises of all time? The Knicks, and they don't win a
Lakers in
goddamn
Boston.
thing.
That's a fact.
The
Boston.
Knicks.
That's
Look
a
at the
fact.
Knicks. The Knicks have a lot of. They're worth a lot because they're in New York and
Yeah.
because of that. But they don't win nothing. They're just a
Yeah.
highly valued franchise
That yeah.
because of where
That's why
they're
they
at.
third. That's why they
Mm.
third. They're
Third
not they're
highest
not
franchise in the
yeah,
league.
yeah.
That's
And they
crazy.
and they and they and they
Lakers probably number one Boston too.
and they
Mm-hmm.
play in the
That's the
and they
other.
play in the most and the Knicks play in the most famous arena in America, Madison Square Garden. So it's just like
Yeah.
they don't have they could just keep going the way they're going. They're gonna keep making money because New York's
Yeah, they
stupid
did
and they're gonna think this is our year.
yeah,
This our year. This our year.
yeah.
This our year. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Dallas
that's the
saying this
best.
our year. This our year. This
Yeah,
our year. And Dallas will go 8-8
yeah,
forever. And it's
yeah.
just like, oh, we
That
still got a chance.
they definitely is the basketball Dallas Cowboys, 100%.
I
Dallas is
mean,
good for going. Dallas is good for going 8-8. Bringing in trouble players. They brought in T.O. They brought in fucking Greg. Who made
It's
it
a
that rock bottom?
it's a
He brought.
law. It's a yeah, I know you're talking about
Who did he bring
the
the
slammed
for
bitch
the
on
ball?
guns, right? The slammed girl
He
on guns,
He
right?
rock bottom the chick on a pile of guns. Greg Hardy.
Yeah,
wait,
Brought
what?
in Greg
yo,
Hardy.
yo,
Greg Hardy
look,
rock bottom a chick on a pile of
listen,
automatic weapons.
listen. Listen, bro. Look up the Dallas Cowboys crazy
Alden
players. All they players do all
Alden
the nut
Smith.
shit. Your man
First
selling
of all,
coke. Niggas get caught with coke. Niggas get caught with niggas get caught with coke. Niggas get caught with weed. Getting locked up. A lot of they was just on some shit. Niggas get high. Niggas
Alden.
doing wet.
Listen. Alden Smith is my man, and he's a vicious ass drunk, and he can't get his shit right. He went from he went from the Niners to Oakland, and Dallas was like, let's bring him in. He probably cleaned up his act. They probably get Josh Gordon if that was a fucking case. I bet they was probably trying to get him.
Yeah,
But they
get all
always
the
get
talent.
trouble. They always get troubled players, and then just like if you're a Cowboy, you're gonna be in that light to be like, all right, he a good dude and all that other. So like, look at Jason Witten. He just old faithful Jason Witten. Just like he's Grunt without a personality.
Yeah.
And then if you go all the way back to Dallas coaching, that's probably the worst coaching job you ever can take. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I can imagine because like that's the Knicks' worst. The Knicks is the worst coaching job in the NBA. So if they're the same team, essentially,
because guess what? You coach, but you're not the coach. Jerry Jones is the coach. You're just under Jerry Jones, and you make the decisions from him. It don't matter who you are, and that's why Jimmy Johnson took so long to get. Jimmy Johnson got the 3 rings. That's why he took so long to get to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
that's crazy because Phil Jackson got
them 3 rings, and it took forever for Jimmy Johnson to get in the Hall of Fame. It's insane because he went against Jerry Jones. It's just like I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. All right, get the fuck out of here, and then we'll get Jason Garrett or whoever the fuck we like, Mike McCarthy, whoever.
No, they got Barry Switzer. They got Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer won the Super Bowl.
Oh God, Barry Switzer.
Jimmy Johnson got 2. Jimmy Johnson got 2 Super Bowls.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Barry
2.
Switzer came in and won another one. Right after they just won. They fired him. They fired Jimmy Johnson, and then I had another coach that was from a good college. He came from Alabama or somewhere. Came from a good ass college. And he wound up coming in. He won the Super Bowl because it was just Jimmy's team. The team was just good already. He just ain't like the coach because the coach was just like he wanted to do his own thing. And once they don't let people do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? The owner don't let nobody do their own thing.
It makes no sense how Jerry Jones is 3 positions in one. He's already an owner, but I'm taking 2 other positions. I'm an owner, the president, and probably a general manager, some other shit. But it's fucking crazy.
Hey, listen. He wouldn't have got CeeDee Lamb. If it wasn't for Jerry Jones, they wouldn't have got CeeDee Lamb, bro.
Good shit.
The nigga know how to pick offense. I give him that. He just don't know how to pick defense. I'm just sorry. He don't know how to pick defense at all.
Who picked Sean Lee?
It wasn't him.
Who picked the Wolf Hunter?
Wolf Hunter. How you get a nickname like that?
Because that nigga be hunting wolves.
Like
it's ready cut and dry. He cuts with Leighton Vander Esch. Leighton Vander Esch. He hunts wolves. They call that nigga the Wolf Hunter. Yeah. And Sean Lee, one of the most overhyped fucking defenders of all time. But it's just like he was the man in Dallas. You couldn't tell him he wasn't shit.
Yeah. I swear to God, I think it was weak, man. But he did his job when the hype was up there. When it was all hype, he did it. He did what he needed to do.
But yeah, Dallas is America's team.
And if you got 10 years in Dallas, you guarantee to make the Hall of Fame. It depends on how good you is. You definitely make the Hall of Fame. If you got let's say if you got 80, if you got 75 sacks in 10 years, you definitely going to the Hall of Fame in Dallas.
Oh yeah, that's where disgruntled players. That's where disgruntled players go to. Also, if you disgruntled and you want a revenge game, you go to Dallas. Orlando Skander, he hate the Eagles. It's crazy how much he hates the Eagles. He went to Dallas and Byron Maxwell, another one.
Yeah.
If you disgruntled, you go to Dallas. T.O. You disgruntled and you hate the Eagles, go to Dallas. It never fails.
What is so wrong with
Corey Clemens play for Dallas? Corey Clemens play for Dallas now. I'm running back that won the Super Bowl with. We play for Dallas now.
I tell you, disgruntled, you go to Dallas.
So is that why they lose? Because they got all the players that hate everything, so they don't even focus on football?
they got too many head cases. Them niggas will get a personal foul or do some shit and get fucking banned and fuck the team up. You know, if you're not there to play, you bad. It's a lot of all. It's not on the field issues, it's off the field issues. Them niggas had off the field issues that fucked the team up. Like Dallas can be undefeated, right? A nigga like fucking. Remember they had Leon. This nigga. They had all the best talent, bro. They had the best talent, but they got all the head
they all got.
cases. You listen. You ever play a sport? You ever play a sport, bro? And you know it was this nigga that he was the shit, but he got an attitude problem. And you know it. And you know, like he'll sit there and scores 100, and still at the end of the game rumbling the nigga. What they rumbling the nigga for? You scored 100. That's what I'm saying. Them type of dudes. They would score 100 points and still rumbling nigga after the game like yeah, nigga, he called me a bitch. I'm like, what? Really, you score a bean on nigga? You worry about nigga call you a bitch? Weak-minded. They have all the weak-minded players.
That's how Dallas go 8-8. They good. That's all they good for going 8-8.
So in order for you to be a good coach for Dallas, you had to be a psychiatrist. You gotta be a psychiatrist in your major when you're a coach. Like Jason Garrett probably is the best psychiatrist. Yeah, because he wasn't a good coach. He just is a good psychiatrist.
Hey, they call him Coach Clapp because he just all he do is he just a motivational speaker. He don't coach. I was like a Coach Clapp. I was like, this nigga's crazy.
No, but Gus, I know because you always say like anybody get into the NBA Hall of Fame versus the NFL Hall of Fame. I see why. Because like 14, like pick any 4 rosters in the NFL, and that is the amount of players that are in the entire NBA. Like it's 53 people on one team. That's like 7 teams in the NBA. Like it's just too many people for everybody to be able to make it the way NFL get that way. NBA get that way.
But still, we can have a team of 53 players, but they might be good enough to be legends, not Hall of Famers.
But now it's just it's the politics. It's too much politicking. Like I get like there's no way in hell Brett Favre. Listen, I'm just saying this. Brett Favre was the first ballot Hall of Famer, right? This nigga was doing so much bullshit off the field. He was sending bitches dick pics, doing all this extra nasty shit, right? And it just got dismissed. Nah, he's just a good quarterback. T.O. don't got no off the field issues, no drugs, no alcohol, never been arrested, none of that shit. He just talks shit, and he's bad for the locker room. They took that into account, made this nigga a third ballot Hall of Famer. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's arguably the top 3. He's top 3 in all of this.
And listen, a quarterback, Donovan McNabb, who never did nothing wrong, played the game the way I supposed to be played, with the four NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl straight, 4 NFC championships straight. Good Samaritan, whatever this and that. Good dude overall. Besides when he retired, he got a couple DUIs. But other than that, on the field, the nigga was one of the best black quarterbacks ever. He still ain't getting announced to the Hall of Fame yet. He got the stats to prove it. He still ain't get it. He's one of the best quarterbacks all 5 that barely turn the ball over. He's probably number 2 in that.
This is the case of selective politicking and what you can prove. Because if you look at the 2 cases, Michael Vick, right? I'm not, the dog, all that shit. He just got his name cleared to be on TV and do all that other shit. All right, cool. Yeah. Ray Lewis, he still don't know what the fuck that limo driver is. First ballot Hall of Famer. I'm like, the fuck? We don't know where that limo driver is at till this day. First ballot Hall of Famer. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This is nonsense. It's selective politics.
That nigga murked 2 niggas, man. He murked 2 niggas with a knife. Nigga, you tripped. That nigga, he first ballot Hall of Famer.
So when it comes to that, like, who do they more cater to? Is it like, just people that had good standing in the NFL? Or is it like,
it seems like now, if you wasn't an issue, they'll clear you. It's your green lit.
Okay.
And then you got the stats behind that. Like if you look at who I want to say, for example, if you look at Let's look at Michael Irvin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arguably one of the best wide receivers to ever do it. You know, he was part of that era with the cocaine Cowboys, right?
I got it, kid.
You got the Coke sweats and all that shit. First ballot Hall of Famer. If he ever went into now, he played with the Cowboys, so it could be all that shit could be swept under the rug. It also matters what team you play for, also. So he with the Cowboys, my
Okay.
shit might get swept under the rug. As of right now, he
Okay.
should be a third ballot Hall of Famer. But
Okay.
the era he's in, the team he's in, he's gonna be first ballot, and now he's forgiven for all that. It's just a little drug. Don't mean for the
Bro,
night.
come.
Look, I got you right now. This Otis, this what it is. Otis right here, right? This what it is. You gotta be the best player in the league, right? And if you're an asshole, you gotta at least be marketable on TV. Like you gotta really you really gotta deflate yourself. You really gotta give up your character to be a person so you can make the Hall of Fame. That's what it is. Your character can be the reason. You can be the dickhead, the most asshole, the most terrific player ever. But if you ain't marketable and you ain't kissing kids and you ain't signing autographs and all that, if you ain't doing them things, you're not going to the Hall of Fame. Perfect example. Ray Lewis was a beast. He murked people. The same time he did that, he was a God, this God, that. He was the church man. He doing the Lord. He was on commercials. He was so marketable playing before every game. And they told him, look, Ray Lewis, right? We're not gonna let you get locked up for murder, but you gotta pray every game. The guy, you gotta do this and that. You gotta do all this extra. You gotta be a token citizen. If you do that, you're gonna be all right. And that's exactly how his life was. You get
Just
what
like
I'm saying?
for perfect example, Gus, I'm gonna ask you this question:
All right.
Who's the last cornerback to go in the Hall of Fame?
Corner?
Yeah,
What that's relevant or old?
relevant. Just the last cornerback that's ever going to the Hall of Fame.
What we have to probably say Darrell Green or Deion Sanders?
Possibly. I mean, I gotta look it up, but I'm just making a point. For corners, they're the most. Now we was talking about diva positions. Cornerbacks is a diva position. You got Jalen Ramsey. You got who's my man? Josh Norman. Josh Norman. Josh Norman is the perfect example. Because he's the man. He got that check. Then he went to the Redskins, and now he's irrelevant. We signed him because we gave him a little $2, but just like that is the perfect decision. You gotta be the top of the top, the best of the best, and not talk shit and be a problem on the field. Just get a Hall of Fame. There's not too many cornerbacks that's gonna make it just like the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just,
also,
there's so many positions too. Like, so do they cater more towards the offensive people into the Hall of Fame? What is that? Is that just pretty much just whoever just has the accolades?
It depends what position, because a kicker you just gotta get. If you kick real good, we call you when we call you. That's all it is. But if you're a quarterback, it depends how good of a quarterback you are.
Mm-hmm. Are you good enough to be a backup, or you're good enough to be a starter?
And then to also be like, yo, it is like you gotta sit back and be like, yo, is Eli Manning a Hall of Fame quarterback? He got two rings. He got more interceptions than touchdowns. Like, I don't know. It's just it's iffy. He's up there on the interception. He led the league in interceptions 5 times.
Yeah.
So it's just like is Phil Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback? They're gonna look at the quarterback first. Is Phil Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback? No rings, barely AFC Championship game, nothing, no Super Bowl appearances, nothing. Just like,
but he got the stats.
He can throw 500. Listen, this man threw 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, and lost a game. I was like, I can't do nothing with this guy.
Yeah.
500 yards and lost.
He'll throw 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no picks and lose. How the fuck can you do that?
That's not his fault at all.
Is the defense just like saying like, go
No,
ahead, just
no,
walk into the
no,
end
no,
zone?
no, no. He played with defenses with. First of all, he played Antonio Gates. He played with fucking LT. He played with all of them. He played with Keenan Allen. He played with all the Chargers greats. Not like Junior Seau or anything like that, but like past that portion. Phil Rivers played with all those people. But then look at LT. LT was Mr. 2,000 yards at one point. No problem on the field. Quiet assassin. No touchdown celebrations. None of that. Easy Hall of Fame. You look at Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends in the league, if not all time. Up there with Tony Gonzalez and all that. Easy calling. But Phillip Rivers, nah. You ain't win no NFC Championship games. You ain't win no West like that. You're the greatest loser. So it's just like, we gotta think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks might have more pressure because you got to win the whole entire thing. It's not just stats.
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson can run for 2,000 yards, and he's set. If you run for 2,000 yards in the NFL, you set. You ain't got to do nothing else. You got to keep it consistent. Maybe 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, and you stay on the same team. So you quit. You're in there. You're gonna make it.
Yeah.
They're gonna remember that 2,000 yard season. Just like, all right. 2,000 yard season, 35 touchdowns. All right, cool. Yeah, man.
It's probably only like 5 or 6 running backs that did that.
Derrick Henry would be in the Hall of Fame because last year he went for 2K. He already in there. He don't got to do nothing else.
Do you think that now that they've added that extra game, you're going to see more people get closer to that 2,000 yard mark in the season?
Yeah, it depends.
It depends for real.
If you're winning, they're not going to want to play you. It's like, we're going to keep you healthy for the playoffs. Ain't no point. It's a throwaway game. If it's a game to get in the playoffs, then yeah, we're gonna play you because you're one of our best guys. So I mean, it should just be an asterisk on there, but it should be an asterisk now because of the less games 10 years ago, 20 years ago, less games.
And you gotta think about like this: you can run for 1,800 in a season and go in the playoffs and run for 5 more hundred. That doesn't count as 2,000 yards.
Season's over.
Yeah, because it's only a normal season.
Yeah, playoffs is different. But that's still 1 year. You ran for that much in 1 year, though. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga like Terrell Davis clearly should have had over 2,000 yards and shit he was doing in the playoffs. He was doing everything in the playoffs. All you need to see him, he kept doing this. Saluting every time he in his zone.
Now,
he was doing like this. Salute.
When it comes to the NFL, are championships weighted as heavily as they are in the NBA? Because pretty much it's did they get a ring in the NBA? Like they can do whatever they want, but if they didn't get a ring, people kind of like put them as a B-list person instead of like A-list.
Put it like this: a championship in the NBA is nothing compared to you winning a Super Bowl in the NFL. Nothing. You can't even compare it. Can't.
How so?
The Super Bowl is the biggest thing that come on TV.
I'll say this: it's. I'll go back to the '90s. The '90s, it was one game. The rest of your life, this is all you are scouting for. Just like you got one chance. All this, you get to say, "Oh, I'm going to Disney World." All the other shit, right? If you win that ring, you Super Bowl MVP. You probably automatically set for life as being that guy. It's just like you can have a couple of shit seasons after that, but it's just like because it's all about it just being one game.
Yeah, that game is registered.
It's the most viewed game because it's one game. It's not the World Series. It's not the World Cup. It's not the NBA Finals. This is just one game, and then everything counts on this one game or whatever the case is. Like all the legends are made at this point. Just like they only talk about the Super Bowl. They don't talk about the loser of that Super Bowl, except for if you're the Bills. But they just talk about the winners of that Super Bowl, and it's just like and it'll be like that's what they'll market it as like that's the last time your team did good. Like look at the Cowboys. It's like the Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl since the 90s. 25 years, some shit like
Bears. Look at the Bears. So I'm gonna say.
No, the
Bears
Bears
too.
was just in the Super Bowl not that long ago. They was just in the Super
I
Bowl not that
mean,
long ago. They
they
was
were
in there.
there,
Yeah,
but they haven't won it.
Listen, Dallas ain't smell it since the '90s, bro. Smell it. Last time they was there, they won, but they
Dallas
ain't been
ain't been
there
out the
close.
first round since the '90s.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, I got a question. So with how the playoffs and the way the Super Bowl is set up, being that single elimination, do you think that it's truly the best team that wins every year in that format, or do you think it's just whatever team had the best run essentially?
Whatever team is hot, that's what it is. It's all about who's
It's
hot.
not. It gets exacerbated if you're coming out the wild card. Definitely. Like look at the Giants. When they came out the wild card every time they won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was twice, but they came out the wild card every time. Especially if you smoke the team that had to buy and you come out the wild card, they'll boost your stock
Hmm.
higher because you wasn't supposed to be there. You the wild card
Mhm.
team. You barely got there to begin with.
That's just like the first time when the Ravens won. They was a wild card. It was like 9-7. They won 9-7 too, and they won it. A wild card. They won
But
already
that
won
just
that shit.
but winning the Super Bowl is the lower plateau, and then you get the Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame
Yeah,
stuff like it's just like you do every fucking one
yeah,
at that point.
yeah. It's all about who's get hot. That's what it's all about. Who get
And then
hot.
if you go back to back, you're legendary at that point. Your
Yeah,
team is
yeah,
legendary.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
all
yeah.
man
In
team at that
football,
point.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a legendary. You definitely gonna be an all man team. Like the team, they're gonna be like 1978 Bills. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be a team like that. You know what
It'll
I'm
be
saying? They're gonna
03,
have.
03 Ravens. It'll be like
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever. Like
Mm.
not too many people can say, "Oh, we want back to back." Shannon Sharp, he can say that now. Obviously, Tom Brady, like back to back. Ain't no three peats in the NFL. There's no three peats.
None, like never.
No three peats. No such thing as a three peat.
I mean,
No,
I
they ain't.
imagine
They ain't
it's
have.
a lot harder to do that in the NFL just because like y'all teams are so much closer. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can literally go from being trash one season in the NFL to being
Mm.
the champion. That doesn't
But
happen in the NBA. That never.
what I'm saying with the NBA, there's no. Oh, we got a next team. Ah, we fucked up. We got a next team. Let's do it. Let's do it again too. Nah,
Yeah,
it's over. It's a wrap.
yeah. Yeah, y'all got too many chances to be champions in the NBA. You got one chance in fucking football, and
So you
it's
got
the most televised event on TV. Period.
the Super
That's
Bowl
what I'm trying to
halftime
tell
show.
you. Yeah. It's like
That
that
you
Super
gotta look.
Bowl is everything.
You gotta look. Last year when the Weeknd performed, he paid $6 million out of his own pocket to do his own performance.
Yeah.
Of course, he got it back
Oh,
because
good
it's on
Yeah,
the
day
Super
too.
Bowl.
he got
Of
that
course, he
back.
got it
He got
back.
that shit back by now.
Like
He got
they
that
pay
shit
But he
$6
back
million
paid.
dollars
like
a commercial to be in the Super Bowl. I know
6 months
that.
later.
He paid 6K out. He paid not 6K. He paid $6 million out of his own pocket to do it the way he wanted to do it. Of course, he's gonna get the money back. I mean, that's his
Mm-hmm.
investment to show y'all put on the show.
Hmm.
All the Super Bowl commercials. That's gonna be a thing next year. The next not next year, but the next day. Just like the
And his tour,
advertisement.
and his tour starting to kick off. It's gonna come to Philly soon. I'm going. I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna
week
try and go.
weekend.
I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But
And we went over. We did 115. Look at that. Just talking. No
Yeah,
arguing.
right.
Mike, and because Mike ain't
Yeah.
here.
Mike,
Yeah, because Mike gonna say some bullshit that like Mike, you ain't thinking about what you're saying out your mouth right now, Mike. Mike be
I
saying
like.
some
I like.
bullshit all the time.
I like this vibe though. By when look at Otis. Otis was asking questions. I like that. I
yeah,
like
I'm
that.
trying. I'm
He
trying to,
he wanted to know. I
yeah, I'm
like
trying
that.
to
I
build a
like that. He wants to
conversation. You
know
know what I'm
about
saying?
the game. He wants to know about his team. It was good. This was good. I like this
Mm-hmm.
easy going conversation, and it just went. But Blur Proof Entertainment, like the YouTube page, like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications. I think we passed 100 subscribers, so that's really good for my
Yeah,
sake. I like
we
that.
actually hit 100 officially yesterday.
I
I'm
like
Nice.
that.
excited.
I
Nice.
like that. 100 subscribers. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta keep the road to 150, and then you go from 50 to
Yeah,
200. You might go from there. See what happens. Like downloads on Spotify. like the page, join the group, all that good stuff. Gus, you in Detroit? You just traveling, just doing what you're doing?
Yeah. You already know. Doing rap videos and shit like that. You already know.
Oh
Trying another,
man,
you
Oh
know what
man.
not we gonna get can I fuck you in the ass part two?
Wait, what?
Imagine that. Imagine
That's
that.
that.
That's
You go on
that's too
YouTube
iconic.
and look. Go on YouTube and look at Otis.
I will have that ready for next week's episode if we
That's
do
part
that
of
thing.
that's Team Galaxy era right there. So that was a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna open the show with that video if it's still up there.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that.
That joint, you gonna see it. You gonna like, oh shit. You like Gus on that joint. Yeah.
That was
No,
wild,
I'm
man.
in videos now. I'm not really. I'm like more like the motherfucker in the background supporting the shit. That's what I'm on. Hey,
Oh, look at
Mike,
this nigga.
bum ass, bum
Yeah.
ass Mike Hanson. You the fucking worst,
Yeah.
Mike. You's a nut, Mike.
Yo.
You know you're a nut.
Listen, my bad about
we're
my
already
phone,
checking
y'all. My
all.
phone been, I know.
You
I
good,
had to
you
jump in real
good.
quick. My phone was tripping all day. I can't do nothing about my phone, man. My
Nah,
bad.
it's all right. It's good.
I wanted
It's
to come
good.
in.
We held
I'm
it. We
getting new
held it
phones,
down.
so the 13 to be here Friday.
Look at that. He's talking about 13.
Yeah, 13 to be here Friday. It's time for me to move on because I be getting kicked out of StreamYard all day long. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Shit is annoying.
How you doing? I'm Gus.
But I'm gonna say this before I get out of here. Gus, you know everything I was saying was right. You knew I told you the Chiefs was gonna win that motherfucking game, and they won that game.
No, bro,
Yeah.
bro. They didn't listen, man. That what's the name? When Charles fumbled, bro, that shit was over. But Mike, I won every other game after that too, Mike. You gotta admit to that. I
What
won
you
every game I
mean?
said I was gonna win.
All right, what you
Every
win?
game
What
I
you
said I was
win?
gonna win, they
Let me
won.
see.
Let's go. Listen. Do anybody remember them games? Please, please remember them games. I won every
All right,
game I said that
listen.
won.
This
Go ahead,
matter of
I'm
fact,
listening.
this what we're gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write it down first of all before we get off this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
I'm
the
gonna
old
write it
video
down.
because I only had
Hey,
two
go to the
losses.
old video.
Let's look at week two. Let's look at
Damn,
week
he
two.
actually won all of them. He won all the
We're gonna
games.
go. We're gonna go with the good old
Browns let me down.
The only
We're
one I
gonna go
lost
with
was the Colts.
we're gonna go with the good old analog at this point. Okay, so week one don't matter, right? We're gonna go straight into week two.
Yep.
I'm gonna write it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say each team before we get out of here, and then we're gonna do this every week. All right, so we're gonna start with the first game. Otis, you want parts in this, or we still?
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
He gotta
Might
be
as well.
present in this now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have in this one. First game, Denver Broncos versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're all
Broncos.
going
Denver.
Denver.
We're all going Denver at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all going Denver. Makes sense, right? Trevor Lawrence, that defense makes sense. All right, so we got Bills versus Miami.
I gotta go Bills.
I'm going Bills.
I like Bills also.
They're not gonna go. I don't see them going down 2-0. Not 0-2. So
Mike, say what you feel, you bitch ass nigga.
Listen, man. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Miami,
listen, man.
This nigga team,
Nah,
Mike.
listen. I'm taking Miami. How about that? I'm taking Miami.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going with Tua.
That wasn't a strategic pick. It was out of spite.
I was going with Tua.
It was out of spite. Texans versus Browns.
Browns.
Damn.
I got Texans. I got Texans this one.
I got Browns.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Texans too.
What?
That 210.
You copying Cam?
I want the Texans.
Woman,
yo, Cooks was fucking killing them last week, man.
Man,
get out on my bench in the he was killing last week.
All right, hold on. Hold on. We got
Bengals
versus Bears in this one. Burrow versus Fields. How you feel?
I'm taking Bengals. I'm taking Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals. I'll take the Bengals.
All right, that's 4 for Bengals.
I got no faith in the Bears.
I like Jahmyr Chase.
Until they put Justin Fields in there, I ain't got no faith in them.
I got you. I'll write mine down. I'll write it down now. Niners versus Eagles. Let me write these Niners down.
Eagles, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Eagles are gay.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck the
Eagles
damn
all
Niners this
day.
I'm
game.
taking the Eagles on this too. I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
got too many injuries
Eagles
coming
all
up.
day.
Y'all got
Chill,
too
we got
many
3.
injuries coming up.
We got 3. Don't do that.
And the Eagles got all
Saints,
they shit.
Saints versus Panthers.
Saints.
Saints.
I got Jameis Winston putting up another high scoring game.
Famous Jameis.
Yeah, boy, not him throw touchdowns. Still number
And
one pick.
I'm going with the Panthers on this one.
The fuck is you going with the Panthers for? Yo,
I like C-Mac.
He like Sam Darnold. He like Sam Darnold. He like Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. I like C-Mac, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. That's all I like.
DJ Moore might not be playing.
Otis,
I think DJ Moore.
Otis, who you picking? DJ
I'm
Moore playing?
I'm taking like
Saints and
Saints.
Panthers.
I said it. I said Saints. Saints. Saints.
Okay.
And
He the only one that's on them on that yakking them miles right now.
Miles in that yak.
That
Rams, Colts.
Rams, Colts.
I'm taking my Colts again, man.
I'm taking Colts.
I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go Rams.
I'll take the Colts.
I'm taking Rams.
Carson was like he was running for his life last week. Like again, like God damn, dude.
You say. Oh, I'm taking Rams. What the hell am I doing? You say you taking.
I'm taking Rams. What the fuck I'm talking about? They don't got no wide receivers. Colts don't got no wide receivers. What the fuck I'm talking about?
Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman is ass. Raiders, Steelers.
I'm going with the Raiders, nigga. I'm taking the Raiders. No, Jacobs hurt. No, I'm taking Steelers. Jacobs hurt.
They just beat us, so I'm gonna take the Steelers. I'm going
Steelers.
I'm going Steelers as well because Josh Jacobs is hurt and Darren Waller can't do it by himself. But I want Darren Waller to do good.
All right, I'll take the Raiders. I'll take the Steelers. It took me a minute because they played a really good fucking game against
Baltimore. That was the best. That was the best game of the week. When you asked me.
The Patriots versus the Jets.
I still think it's the Chiefs and Browns.
You said the Chiefs. How was that a game when the game was over in the third quarter?
Oh no! When the third quarter shit ended at the
third quarter. The game was over in the third quarter.
Right?
Yeah, I'll take.
So everybody picking the Patriots, right? Patriots versus Jets.
I guess Patriots.
No, fuck that, man.
They
I like both.
I don't know.
I'm going with the Jets, man. Fuck it.
What the fuck, yeah? It's more disrespectful at the end of the show.
Let's go.
Listen,
J-E-E-J-S.
Fuck that.
I'm going Mac Jones.
Oh my god.
I'm picking the Jets. Let me get the Jets.
His first weekend. I mean, this second week ain't gonna be like that first week. This shit.
So you take
100% garbage.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Mac Jones. Mike,
I'm
who you
surprised
taking?
this damn phone's staying on. I'll take Patriots. I'm taking no damn Jets.
I'm the only one
trust
Mac
the Jets.
Jones.
The Jets is one of
them.
Vikings, Cardinals.
It's the wrong green. That's light green.
Cardinals
and Cardinals.
They said Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals. Unless some bullshit happens, that's the only way I'm taking.
I'm taking the Cardinals as well.
You picking anybody else?
You know what? Hold on.
No. Ain't shit to think about. It ain't nothing to think about. Ain't nothing. Minnesota is not that good. Don't even do it. The players don't even matter sometimes.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Is trash. Y'all
I'm taking the Vikings.
The bullshit.
I'm going to Cardinals. All right.
Some more of that yak.
Yakking it. Falcons, Bucks. We're just taking the Bucks all across the board.
I'm taking them. I don't even know if that's a discussion.
Yeah, Bucks all day. I can't fight that.
They making it back to the NFC Championship game. I don't know if they're gonna win that shit though.
No, I don't know if they're gonna win. They might lose in the second round.
Here you go. The Boys versus the Chargers.
Who?
Just because I'm an asshole, I'm picking the
Cowboys,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Oh my god!
Just because I'm an asshole, I'm picking the Chargers.
I'll take.
I'm going with my man Matt.
They defense.
I'm going with my man Matt.
What's the name?
Who you taking, Mike? You taking the Chargers?
Taking the fucking Chargers. I don't fucking no Cowboys. I might take a loss every week. Fucking with them.
I'm taking the Chargers. Derwin James is the bull.
I'm taking the Chargers as well.
I'm taking the bet that my man Matt the real Matty Ice right now is balling.
Otis, you taking the Chargers?
Chargers.
All right, you got Tennessee versus Seattle. I'm going to Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to Seattle. I don't know. Tennessee did some bullshit last week.
Yeah, right.
Oh, this you. Which one are you taking?
I heard the
Seattle.
Eagles keeping their eye on what's the name too. That's the
Who?
rumor. They keeping their eye on fucking the situation right now with the receiver,
The
Julio
situation.
Jones.
They
Huh?
call that Julio.
They
On
keeping
that one.
they keeping their eye on that situation. Like if he don't do good, we gonna come get him.
All
Julio?
right, Chiefs,
The Eagles.
Baltimore.
Oh,
Chiefs, Baltimore.
Lamar versus Mahomes, part 4, I guess.
I'll take Baltimore.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably
Yes.
kind of slighted to take Baltimore because of the way the Chiefs was playing against the Browns. They showed some serious weaknesses.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
you can't go
You
wrong with
taking
Patrick Mahomes
Baltimore?
right now.
You taking it?
Chris Jones cannot catch Lamar Jackson, bro. Tell you
Damn sure can't. I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson though because I like Humphreys and I think that motherfucker's a beast.
Marvin Humphreys.
Hell yeah, that motherfucker's a strip master.
I'm
That nigga now
gonna
get a fucking fumble.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs on this one.
Okay.
Oh, this who you taking?
Chiefs. I'm with you on the Chiefs.
You taking that Chiefs?
That was just the best pick right there.
I think that's the last game. Oh no, Packers Lions, and we're all taking the Packers, right?
I don't know, man.
Oh. after that game, I don't know if I can.
Are we taking Jared Goff?
They playing in the Green Bay, right?
Over Aaron Rodgers.
They're playing.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers gonna have that same game, so I'm gonna go with.
They're playing at Green Bay.
All right,
they got it. Green Bay got it.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Cause that loss, unless he did that shit on purpose, that was an ass whooping right there.
Ooh. No, listen, the man ain't played no football. He ain't played training camp or nothing. He ain't played no football. He just got
right.
I had the picks down, so we're all set. Because who's gonna have the better record?
That shit gonna look real weird. I ain't gonna lie. Because we got a lot of different picks. It ain't like this. We had a lot of unanimous stuff last week when we was picking shit. So a lot of the games we won them Jones last week. I think y'all might have quoted me on that Seattle game, and I might have quoted y'all on that Chiefs game.
I know I lost 6 games last week. I know that.
You damn sure lost. What you lost it? San Fran joint?
No, San Fran won. I lost on points by betting. They could have carried the 8.5. They won by 8, but not 8.5.
So I'm winning my pool right now. I chose Washington. Washington kicked that field goal and won, so my pool's live right now.
Well, that's what we all tied. So I'm gonna take Washington right now.
I took Washington already. No, that's it over. It was Thursday night football.
No, I'll fuck with you.
All right, good episode this week. Good to see Mike chime in, give his picks.
I know, right? I came right into the fucking end.
Time in for 10 minutes. Fuck out of here, Mike.
And the picks. We're gonna do the picks. We're gonna do the picks next Friday.
Shit.
Make sure everybody.
I don't care. I don't care what you talking about, Mike. There's no way you should be that busy, dog. I'm in Detroit doing what I'm doing.
He said his phone. He said his phone messed up.
It wasn't busy and my phone messed up.
Get an iPhone, nigga. Fuck all that bullshit.
That's what I'm using right now.
Lies.
I got an iPhone 11 Pro Max. Digital been tripping, man. That's why I'm getting a new phone. My shit been tripping. I'm getting a 13 when it come out Friday.
Everybody phone tripping right now. We all getting 13s. You know that. I'm getting that Samsung for my other line though. I'm gonna get that Samsung flip though for my other joint.
Okay.
I'm scared that gonna fall apart.
You said you out in Detroit?
Huh?
You in Detroit?
Yeah. No. I'm in Detroit.
This boy out here getting busy. I ain't gonna say nothing though.
Yeah.
My God.
You catch y'all next week and next Friday. Go over these numbers real quick. See come out the winner. We're gonna do every see come out with the best win-loss record at the end of the season.
Yeah, like how the football supposed to be.
Real sad.
We catch y'all.
Halfway into the season, we got NBA stuff too. I'm excited for that. That's my.
Yeah.
You do NBA one too.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of games. That's a lot
right now. Don't forget, run the damn commercial before you get off this fucking shit.
Hey everyone watching this, I'm Rouge V, and this is a message from Bird-Approved Entertainment. Us here at Bird-Approved Gaming want to let you know about our next big event. On October 1st, we'll be hosting our very first video game tournament. This will be an online Mortal Kombat 11 tournament. We will have Mortal Kombat Extraordinaire, Armani Vince as our MC. Our grand prize is going to be $250 cash. $250 cash. We'll be giving out cash prizes to our top 8 contestants. And we'll be raffling off some cash in between matches, so there's plenty of reasons to tune in. There's a $10 entry fee, and you must be able to stream to Twitch upon entry. And since this is an online tournament, a strong internet connection is required because if you have repeated connection issues, you will be disqualified. To enter, all you got to do is go to our Bird-Approved Entertainment link tree. You have to go to the Bird-Approved Entertainment link tree, click the link. Yes, follow the link. Go to tournament entry. And that will take you to smash.gg where you can register. If you have any questions, please inquire via email to birdapprovedentertainment@gmail.com and get you a bag of Bird-Approved Gaming. I'm Rouge V, and I hope to see you at the tournament.
There you go. Get you a bag. That fourth stimulus may not be coming, so you might as well just get you a bag real quick. During this tournament.
Yeah, we gonna hurt some feelings just saying some shit like that. They waiting.
Yeah, I'm saying niggas getting locked up for the PPP loan. The unemployment's done. You know what I'm saying? There's no forced stimulus. Just come get you a little bag real quick so you be on top.
Man, look,
so you know what that mean? You know what that mean? You gotta stay in the house, baby. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You stay in the house, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. After dark, don't go outside.
Stay in the house, stay safe. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, it's robbery season again.
Yeah,
Huh? This boy crazy.
November robbery season.
Like,
yeah, mischief night ain't the same. Ain't gonna be eggs. It's gonna be something much faster.
Yeah, right.
Look, I don't get into the rhetoric.
Tonight,
so,
y'all.
All right, catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.